Hi, I'm Kailyn Costa, and I'm a business student at OSU Cascades. I worked full-time while getting my degree, finishing my degree at OSU Cascades. I was managing my own Dutch Bros store in Redmond, and I'd get up at 3:45 in the morning to go to work and open the store by 5. And I'd work till noon and then go do the store deposit at the bank and then rush into Bend for class at 1 o'clock to make afternoon classes. So it was definitely hard, but it was well worth it. And now I am done, and I've been just working full-time doing marketing and public relations and community relations for Dutch Bros here in Central Oregon. And I feel so accomplished having the degree finally, and there's no better feeling.
Some of the challenges our students will help to resolve might include issues like better preparing communities for adapting to climate change, incorporating more resilience into local and regional economies, as well as developing new entrepreneurial activities and business opportunities in communities so that those communities can thrive in the face of change in the future.
There's a quote I love that says, be happy with what you have while working for what you want. So for me, that's kind of how I measure success. It's being happy where you're at, because that's important. You need to be happy at all times, but while still knowing there's always more to work for. You can always be better. You can always improve, and there's always a goal to reach for.
First of all, my name is Leah Anderson, and I am just about to graduate with a Bachelor of Fine Arts from OSU Cascades. And it has been a very long journey for me. I had all the plans in the world to go and find a fine arts degree after high school. I didn't know it at the time, but my mom had come down with cancer, and I didn't know about it for 2 years. And she died right before I graduated. The rest of my family was not supportive of me going to art school, and they talked me out of it. And in fact, right about that time, I ended up homeless. And I was so scared of staying destitute that I listened, and I never picked up a paintbrush or pencil again. And then in 2008, I met my boyfriend then, which is now my husband, and he saw my old portfolio hidden in the closet, and he looked through it and insisted that I had to go back to school someday for art. When you stop learning, you start to die. We're not designed to stagnate. We're designed to learn new things and to expand our horizons.
I like to think of art and science as linked. I mean, what art can do is see something in the culture and take that, call attention to things in our culture that we otherwise would not pay attention to.
I'd measure success for myself as not the absence of problems or failures, but the fact that I get up and keep going and try to learn from those mistakes. And there's so much more when you just fight for it.
My name is Castro, and I am a HDFS student at OSU Cascades. My ultimate plan initially was to just graduate with a 2-year degree. I got intrigued, and I became very curious, and Oregon State University Cascades was the next place for me to be. I chose human development and family sciences because it involved family counseling, youth counseling, drug addiction counseling. I thought that would be the place for me to be. As a matter of fact, I knew that that's where my skill set lied.
The people who enter human health and wellness come because they're passionate about working with the community and working with the individuals of the community. We graduate people to go into positions of leadership in teaching, in social services, in the mental health field, in exercise science, and they want to make a difference. They want to impact people's lives. They want to make a difference in the community and keep it healthy and whole.
I've always wanted to give minority students from the inner city, an opportunity to have what I have today. And that's to be able to come from the inner city, from urban life, into rural America and experience all this. I mean, here I am, 47 years old, Black African-American man, living in Central Oregon on a ranch, raising wild horses. So when I look at the educational piece, I want to be able to give minority students those opportunities to, again, they were curious, to get curious about education, to get curious about science and math.
In a classroom setting, distinguished students might look like the individuals who are very invested in the subject matter each and every day. They challenge their professors to challenge them. But a distinguished student also performs at a very high level when it comes to service to the institution, service to the local community, and investment in their professional development, most of which does not occur on campus. So we really expect a student of distinction to have both a strong on-campus record of performance as well as one where they take the brand of Oregon State University into our community and represent it well.